Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Spellweaver video. This is Boltor here, and the day is here. Today is the day. Open beta. We finally made it. Accounts have been wiped, everyone's back to square one, and I'm going to do a pack opening video. I did one of these right back at the beginning of my channel, kind of as a celebration. Hey, I made a YouTube channel. But today's when it really matters. We're going to be cracking open packs. Not when I already have most of the collection, but now actually here we go. The game is a little laggy, but that's to be expected on day one. I'm building my collection right in front of your eyes. There's a nice there. What the okay. So I'm basically going to be hoping to, pull epics and whatnot, but I'm also going to be very happy if I can just get enough to build my, what was my rare in that pack? Oh, Word of Knowledge. To build my grindy angel deck that I showed in my video before. I got a Cataclysm, that's always nice. Temptress of Deceit, not a bad rare. Although I don't know why Zombie Legionnaire flew on screen. Maybe it's because I'm clicking it twice, or it's thinking I'm clicking it twice, or... Hello. There it goes. Doopy-doopy-doo. What was my rare that time? Oh, another word. I forget that the word cards are, rares sometimes. Alright. Another pack. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Fae of Charms, not a bad rare. I hope she sees more play in the upcoming Fire Blast. I didn't realize that was a rare. Oh well. Doopy 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 doo. Commentary is going to be a little light in this one because there's not a whole lot for me to say, and I wish it would stop doing that. Also because I was rather rudely woken up this morning by an unimportant telephone call, and I'm one of those guys that, when I wake up, I'm up. There's no going back to sleep for me, so... Wait, at least that was my rare. Stop. I wish it would stop doing that. But, like I said, the game's going to be a little buggy since this is the first day of open beta. Yes, that's a lovely ancient wisdom, isn't it? Yeah, that. Oh, hey! My first epic. Nepharos, Necromantic Prince. Okay. Oh, wow! A double epic back. Well, there's my first epic card and my first hero. In the Mirror of the Blessing Light. Maybe they're doing this on purpose. They're flinging commons in your face so that when you actually get epics, you're just like, oh well, I don't know. Get that card out of the way. Oh hey, look, it's an epic. Beef flu, beef flu, beef flu. Alright. And my rare that again, Word of Knowledge. I can just never seem to remember that I pull a Word of Knowledge. Yes, Cathedral of Night. Always good. That's a lovely Nightbringer, isn't it? Alright, next pack, there we go. Doobie-doo. Path of Transcendence. Not gonna complain about that one. And of course it doesn't necessarily matter exactly what I pull because crafting is, there's a Lamp as a fear. Crafting is unlocked. Rank 11 I think it was. So it's just going to be a matter of grinding to get crafting. Burning Rage. There's my second epic. Pex. Hello. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is like I said, the game is a little buggy. I guess I can take this opportunity to say, hey, I'm streaming later today. Obviously, this is first day of open beta, and I'll be streaming 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, unless something comes up. That my intention is to do 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, but we'll see what'll happen. I'm going to be doing some grinding between now and then after I open my packs and build a deck and stuff. I'm going to be doing some level grinding to get up to, or to unlock some, the quest areas, to get ranks and stuff. My intention is to do trials for the some trials during my stream, but that'll depend on whether or not I can hit rank 8 today. My stream tonight might just be me grinding out some games, for level, just because that's what everyone's gonna have to do. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna have to be grinding out games and stuff for the open beta, just because, like I said, we're all starting at square one. We're all we're all starting with no cards in our collection and just a bunch of packs to open. So there's Necromantic Cult. Alright. Flooby dooby dooby doo. So it's rank 8 for trials, and normally I'd say rank 8, that won't be any kind of problem, but I'm busier than usual today, so we'll see if I can hit rank 8. It's only, in order to get up the first rank, it's only 40 fame, which is, 2 wins against the AI. So, I mean, hey, maybe it's going to be real Guardian of the Faithful. That's good. Maybe it'll be real easy to just grind a whole bunch of really quick games and get up a bunch of levels to start with. Yay, Advanced Zash. Who knows? I'm sure there are people who are already doing trials, but like I said, I just woke up, as I'm sure you can tell by my lack of coherence, or lack of coherent thought. I can do words. All right. I am participating in the Spellweaver. Ooh, there's a Triangelic, and that's a Hypnotizing Whisper. Thanks for flinging that in my face. I am participating in the Spellweaver tournament. I have the first match has to be completed before before next Monday. Me and my opponent have already discussed. We are going to play, I think, later this week. Because as much fun as it might be to just fling our starter decks at each other, we both kind of acknowledge the fact that, yeah, we kind of gotta build up our collection first. So we're going to give each other the opportunity to do that and grind out some games. There's a Phoenix. Yeah, not the test of time. Thanks for showing me that. So again, I apologize for kind of zoning out here so often, but like I said, I got very little sleep because I got woken up by someone who really, or woken up very early by someone who really had no business calling me. I keep getting harassed by this this group who keeps asking me whether or not, or it's like a, overall the company isn't all that bad. They're okay, I get the picture. I opened a card. I keep getting harassed by this company that tries to help you further your education. The only problem is I already have a bachelor's degree. I already have a 4-year degree. And I told them that, and the only response I get out of them is, so what's holding you back from furthering your education? Furthering my education? I have a bachelor's degree. What am I gonna do? Go back and get my master's? The field I got my degree in doesn't have any real use for a master's unless I want to become a college professor in my field of study. For those who are wondering, I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and it's, yay, a Sanctum of the Void. As you may or may not know, those with pretty much the only thing you can do with a master's in criminal justice is become a professor of criminal justice, and that's not the path that I want to take. So really, it's a whole lot of wasted time, and I've told these guys to take me off their list, and I thought they did, but nope, they called me at 8:30 this morning, which isn't super early, you know. I admit to my more, you know, busy followers. There are a lot of people who get up much earlier than 8:30, but okay. Yes, thank you for the night recruiter. I kind of like the idea of when you open your, when you get your rare, it kind of goes, hey, look, this is your rare, doodle-doo. But when it's every card you open, like that, it gets a little annoying, especially when you're, hey, Cathedral of Night, excuse me. Especially, you know, when you're opening a bunch of packs. Good news is it looks like I'm going to have a mountain of commons and uncommons to unbind. So, that's going to be good. Like I said, once I unlock crafting, it's not going to be hard for me to build up the collection I need. Oh, right, a flame serpent. I have no complaints about a flame serpent. Thank you for showing me that. Hey, look at that. Yep, that's a thing. Word of Vigor. There's my rare. Again, I'm so sorry that this isn't extremely heavy on the commentary or the wit that, you know, you have all come to know and love with the Voltor videos, but I'm kind of running out of things to say during the downtime between packs and stuff. Oh, there's a Word of Fire. Alright. And I'm getting just a little more, just slightly annoyed by the whole doodly-doo every single time I, you know, open a card. Of course, I had a little bit of trouble with my microphone to start this video. I had to reconfigure it and stuff. So for all I know, it's hardly picking up anything that I ran a couple of tests, but it seemed to have changed its settings between each test. So hopefully everything's working out fine. But for all I know, the doodly-doo is like completely and utterly drowning me out, or it will. The other thing that some people may not realize is I have the setting, my volume settings and all my audio settings set to very specific standards, but when you upload a video to YouTube, there's a Call of Jalaya. When you upload a video to YouTube, they configure it to their settings and they upload it themselves, which can alter things, and not for the better in most cases. So it might be a lot of fixing this. There's a Cavalry Field Captain and a Chalice of Yunks. I might just go with a kind of like a life gain sort of deal as kind of my go-to competitive deck. Boom. So this is going to be my rare. What is it? Oh, an Enchanted Spring. Just because anyone who watched my the Chalice of Young's deck, ooh, a Word of Pain, deck spotlight video that I did, knows that I had a lot of fun playing the Chalice of Young's deck. And what's funny is when I played that deck, I had never a Necromantic Cult and a Stronghold Metropolis. I had never actually played the Chalice of Yunks before. Like, I had never actually, there's a Grand Institute. I had seen the card when it came out along with Exorcism and this spell, and I was like, oh, that's a cute card. That looks like it could have some fun implications. Here's a Cavalry Field Captain. And I was just like, maybe I'll give that a try sometime. But, you know, I never got around to it, but then I did my, oh, Despina. I think I already have that, yeah. I think I already unlocked the, basic. But hey, that's an epic for me to unbind. That's a free 30 shrines. Foo. Alright, so what do we got here? and this is going to be my rare. Sweep! Ooh, a Dark Portal. You know, a demon deck. I know demons are fairly competitive, and there's an unstable reactor. I know a lot of season 1 or the first competitive event. A lot of people were playing, or maybe not a lot of people, but I know that demons were successful in that. I've never actually played a demon deck, so if you have a demon deck that you either want spotlighted or you know is really good, feel free to send it to me. You know, I'd love to try a demon deck. I've never actually found a list that I really liked. And I mean, when I had a force field, when I had the original, like I think I had 1 or 2 copies of Dark Portal, I tried a demon deck. Of course, I didn't really have all the demons that would make it good, and I wasn't a huge fan of it just because of like I couldn't counterbalance the amount of life I was losing from Dark Portal. But you know, I probably just suck at deck building, which is why I spotlight decks that people make instead of making my own. There's a Grand Institute. So feel free to. I'm still going to be doing. There's a Flesh Sculptor. I am still going to be doing deck spotlights. Just because we hit open beta doesn't mean I stop doing that. They might have to take. I might have to be picky, extremely picky. There's a Massive Assault. That's good. Ooh, Guardian of the Faithful. I might, like I said, I might just have to be super picky when it comes to what decks I do, just because I might not have a full collection or enough of a collection to build the deck right away. Like I said, my collection is going to expand. Everyone's collection is going to expand exponentially when we unlock crafting. But until then, there's a Word of Pain and a Thalamic Laboratory. I don't know why I think that's a library. I think it's my dyslexia. That's another thing about me, guys. I am mildly dyslexic. I know everyone's like, oh, I misread that. I have dyslexia. No, I actually do. And you might see it in my videos when I'm like, oh, hey, I can read that card, and I read it completely wrong, and I don't even catch myself, even though I know what there's a Cavalry Field Captain. I know what the overall name of the card should be, you know. You guys are more than well aware of my amazing ability to mispronounce things. So, yeah. I didn't expect there to be so much downtime in this video, you know, sitting here with a black screen waiting for my pack to load up. But again, that's this part of the game right now, with the servers being a little unstable since we're just launching. But we are still in beta. This is still a beta, even though we've gone from closed to open beta. It is still a beta, and beta means bugs. I think Greek is, or Greek. See what I mean? Beta is Latin for bug. Yeah, that's totally it. Guardian of the Faithful. I'm not sure if that completes a playset or not. I did pick Order as the first. I've got 3 starter decks. I don't know why. I don't know what I got to do that for, but I got to pick 3 starter decks, and one of the ones I picked was Order because I wanted to, you know, be as close to my Angel or Tempo Order game grinding deck that I spotlighted in my open beta tips and tricks video. I wanted to be able to build that as soon as possible, so I have a deck that I'm comfortable with and a deck that I know wins, so I can just sit down for, you know, like 4 hours and just grind and grind and grind, even if it is just against the AI, which I think it will be. Not that I have a problem playing against other players, it's more or less just I can grind it against the AI. Yay! The card that everyone hated, but now everyone's okay with. And it's probably going to be just against the AI, A, because the servers are a little wonky, and 2 people having server issues takes a lot more time than just 1 person, say, having server issues. And 2, games against the AI are easier, quicker, and you know, the AI just was just like, well, this is my move, pass the play. They don't sit and think about it. There's another epic. I'm pretty much just unbinding because, like I said, I picked basic Alexa as my first hero. So, hey, there's Angelic Messenger. So that's a huge part of the Angel deck all taken care of, or my order deck all taken care of. One Antriel, that's pretty much one Antriel and one Karthos, and I will be, there's a Sanctum of the Void, and I'll be extremely happy. Of course, one Antriel. I can do crafting, whatchamacallit? I can do crafting, whoa, hang on. They updated this card, I saw. Put any number of elves under your control, it gains 2 might items per elf, and it is a 3/3 instead of a 3/4. That's interesting. So that card actually might be playable. Who knows? Ooh, Electrostatic Storm. I saw that they right before I started this video, I saw that they changed a couple cards. Primordial Trend is the only one that like jumped. Ooh, another third Electrostatic Storm. It's just the one that jumped out at me the most was Primordial Trend because I always thought that was an interesting card. Boom, 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 boom. And there's a Reflector. Alright, oh, here we go. Call of Jalala. Jalaya, not Jalala. See what I mean? Ooh, a Summoner Druid. That's another, epic. Hooty-dooty-doo. Cathedral of Night. Getting down to the last, third. Ooh, there's another Zash. So, like I said, crafting cards that I need isn't going to be an issue. I'm getting plenty of stuff to unbind. Multiple copies of heroes and stuff. Ramgek. And I seem to be pulling, you know, a pack of shrines every like 2 or 3 packs. So I'm gonna have plenty of shrines. There's a Protector of the Innocent. I don't think I got a single one of those yet. Ooh, a Drela. This is another card that I would like to see played a lot more. On top, I know she was seeing play in like Order or Dominion control-ish decks towards the beginning of the beta, but then she kind of fell out of favor for more copies of Karthos. And I played her for a while, and she was fun. Ooh, did Restless Tombs get bumped up to a rare? They probably didn't, but you know, I don't know. I don't have the rarity and such memorized of all the cards. Although I could have swore it was an uncommon, because I think I remember it being one of those uncommons, you know, back in closed beta that I was like, I cannot. That's definitely a playset of Guardian of the Faithful. That's very good. I seem to remember it being one of those uncommons where I'm just like, I only have one. I've bought in like 4 corruption beta packs, and I still only have 1 copy of Restless Tombs. What the hell? You know, the same boat that a lot of you were in before crafting wasn't put into effect. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna be hearing that in my sleep tonight. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh, Red Dragon. That's not the epic I want, but it's still a good epic, and I'm glad to have it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh, Reanimate. Everyone knows my love for Reanimate decks. Grand Institute. I'm glad that with the change to Despina, potentially Reanimator gets to be a little more viable, maybe, because you don't just automatically get wrecked by Advanced Despina's ability. I mean, you do still play the Karthos, and your opponent can still pay 8 mana to get the Karthos, but still, they're paying 8 mana for a Karthos, you know. Here's a Force Field. So like I said, streaming tonight and streaming every day this week is the plan. Again, as everyone knows, life can get in the way of your plans. So 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time is going to be my streaming times, depending on how... Ooh, a jungle death trap. Is it just me, or is that the jungle tentacle, or whatever you want to call it, the serpent or such, right here, have like a real just like rape face? You know what I mean? I don't know. These are just the ramblings of someone who's relatively sleep deprived. Again, I know waking up at 8:30 isn't that huge a deal, but when you go to bed late, it kind of is. I wouldn't have gone to bed late if I knew I had to be up for a harassing freaking phone call at 8:30 in the morning, but you know, what can you do? Night escort is good. Ooh, another Burning Rage. I might just build super hyper rush aggro, or swift rush to grind out games. Who knows? There's another Ramgik. It's pretty much what it's going to be for me and everyone else. It's just going to be grinding to get crafting, and then pretty much being back where we were, or at least being able to build as a fire blast, being able to craft and build what we need and even out our collections. Honestly, ooh, a succubus. I didn't realize it. It is gonna feel so weird switching from having, you know, a complete collection to, you know, having to make do with what we have, but I like it. It keeps the game interesting, and it kind of keeps you humble, you know what I mean? I say keeping myself humble as I'm opening 105 packs. But, ooh, a Goblin Looter. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten any Angel Blessed Knights, but then again, I haven't really been keeping a tally in my head of, ooh, a Blood Witch Harpy. I haven't exactly been keeping a tally in my head of all the cards that I have and haven't opened. And I'm sorry this video is going to be so long, but, you know, the black screens popping up and, say, stalling in between most of these packs are going to artificially lengthen the video, but there's, you know, really nothing I can do about that. The game is, the servers are a little off since it's launched it, well, open beta launch day, and it's just something that, you know, we're going to have to endure. I've got no problem with it. Ooh, Niva. Which means that when I unlock the nature starter, then I get free shrines out of that. So, not a whole lot of luck on the epics department, at least the epic cards department. I did get pretty lucky on the heroes department. I'm getting a lot of heroes as a reflector, which, you know, I can't complain about. There's enough. Speaking of heroes, that's my third copy of Battle Maiden. Ooh, and another Blood Witch Harpy. Definitely shaping up to be some pretty solid packs, I gotta say. Word of Grace has been there that time. Closing in. Alright. Ooh, here we go. Right when I was about to say something. Ooh, another Nephiros. And a Spell Warden. Thank you for that. Alright, next. Alright, we got, ooh, another Nephiros. So, like I said, I'm going to have, I'm not pulling a whole lot of epic cards, but I'm going to have a lot of epic heroes to unbind, since I seem to be pulling multiple copies of the same. Here's an Ancient Trent. The card that eluded me for a long, long time in open or in closed beta. Another Angel Blessed Knight. I hope you guys are having much better luck with your packs. I hope every pack you open has an epic in it. I hope everyone has a collection of Antriel and Karthos and Red Dragons and all the heroes they ever need. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this game. I know I do. It's Lamp of Zephyr. I know, I certainly enjoy playing this game. That's why I have invested so much time and energy into it. Floopy, floopy, floop. Floopy, floop, floop. Ooh, a Dread Knight. And so we wind down to the last couple packs. Sonic Reflector. Alright, last pack, guys. What are the odds that there's an Antriel in here? Antriel? Hello? Looking for you. Hello? Woohoo! Nope. Alright. Well, that's a Sanctum of the Void. That's not something to be complaining about. That's a very good card, and I'm glad to have more copies of it. So, that was the pack opening video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You like the video, if you check out some of my other videos. You like the video, you know, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, comment. Everything you can do to help with this channel helps build Spellweaver, especially since we're in open beta. Please, if you would, share my channel now that we're in open beta and everyone's going to be able to jump into the game. The more you can advertise things like my channel, things like Fuzzle Bucket, the other streamers, anything you can do to get the word of mouth going about this game helps. And since it's open beta, like I said, anyone can join. There's no longer a requirement for beta keys. So, you know, we're going to have a new influx of players, and that's a good thing because this game needs to grow. The more it grows, the better it becomes. The more people playing the game means the more people paying money for it. The more people paying money for it, the more money the devs have to work with, and the more money the devs have to work with, the faster and better they can pump out new content. So everything you guys can do to help, you know, please do it. The game can only get as big as we make it. And as always, guys, may the cards rise to meet you and bring good RNG to your enemies' enemies.